You are going on vacation for 1 week with an adult who's mentally impaired. It's your job to be their friend and to enjoy all the camp activities.
Ready to meet Sean. I want to see how he is and see how we interact, and I'm just ready to get the week going. First thing Tuesday when he got here was starting to scope out the females that were here.
He was thinking that the only reason I didn't want to start a relationship with him was because I was taller than him.
He's wondering why he can't fall in love, why he can't find somebody like I did. He thinks he's lonely. He just doesn't seem to have much meaning in life. I don't know what to tell him.
There is no real good thing that we have. We have nothing to offer him other than our friendship and our compassion.
My name's Don Bowden, and I'm the Executive Director of Lutheran Disability Ministries, and one of our programs is Handicamp.
Handicamp is designed for adults who are mentally impaired, and we have disabled campers matched one-on-one with volunteer companions, and the purpose is for the companions to experience servanthood and to work with and for the disabled campers and give them a good experience for about 1 week.
You are going on vacation for 1 week with an adult who's mentally impaired. It's your job to be their friend and to enjoy all the camp activities that your camper's going to want to do this week. Go fishing, swimming, and all the fun stuff that people typically do at camp.
I'm Diane Griffith. It's my first time being at Handicamp Tuesday morning, and we're waiting to go through some more orientation before the campers get here this afternoon.
Campers have the same sexual urges as each of us. This is a group that typically has no opportunity for relationships with the opposite sex. Be sensitive to that. Keep from any physical contact with each other. They will want to mimic whatever you guys do.
I've heard Sean is the womanizer. I'm going to be hanging out with a lot of females this week because Sean likes to, and I just hope my wife doesn't get upset. But you got to make some sacrifices in this job. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to meet Sean. I want to see how he is and see how we interact, and I'm just ready to get the week going.
I have an 11-year-old sister who's autistic, and I've kind of gotten used to being around people who are handicapped, and I kind of know what to expect, I think, and I'm not really that nervous, so I think I should do okay.
And Bonnie is a 60-year-old woman. She likes you 1 second and she doesn't like you the next second, and she pretty much has a mind of her own.
What's yours?
Okay.
What's your name, Diane?
Diane. Yeah.
Diane, what's yours?
Okay.
Come see me sometime, big boy. Mwah. Ah! Give me a kiss.
Give you a kiss?
You got lipstick?
No.
Aww. You're cute, Diane.
Oh, thank you.
Let's say something in Spanish.
In Spanish, what are we going to say?
Hello.
Hello, how do we say that? Hola? Is that
Hola.
Hola.
Let's say, you want to say it, you want me to tell me I love you in Spanish.
Okay.
I love you in Spanish.
It was easy to determine that his top priority was the dance on Thursday. First thing Tuesday when he got here was starting to scope out the females that were here and determine who the best options were, and started asking them, and I'd say by Tuesday dinner, he had his first 5 dances lined up for Thursday, and he's just a go-getter. He's not embarrassed to ask anything or talk to anyone. So.
Yeah, do that.
Why am I gonna do that one?
Let me double.
What?
Double. Don't do that. Him.
Yeah, whatever.
That'd be good.
You can have one more flavor.
Need one more flavor.
I win.
You win.
Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You won.
I got you again.
You beat me. Another game? Another game? For me, it's kind of humbling, actually, because I have a master's degree, and our society views him as being mentally inferior. Yet the first couple of games of Connect 4 and checkers, he's crushing me, and that's kind of hard to take. My pride factor and all. But during the orientation on Monday, they were telling me that Sean likes to play checkers, and so I was giving him my best from the get-go, and he was still crushing me, and no, I wasn't giving in. I don't give in much, and especially not to Sean. I'm not going to give in. My move?
Yes, it is.
We'll go here.
Good.
Where's the
So
hand?
good to me.
Where's the hand? You knew better than that.
Okay, I'm Jim Peck, and I enjoy working at Handicamp as a volunteer, have been for a number of years. And the wood crafts are particularly interesting to me because campers get so much out of it. And they love to do these things and take them home because they can give them to somebody. A toolbox. This is what we're going to make first this morning.
Hey, Megan. Hello again.
Thank you.
We'll pass out the pieces now. And you companions sort of be looking at the instructions, okay?
There you go. Good job.
Dad, and the other one, did you have it?
Sean's great. He and I are kicking it off, but he's much more extroverted than I am, which helps me. But he's a bundle of energy, and he's like all over the place. And I'm kind of fatigued right now, just keeping up with him. Luckily, he likes to play a lot of checkers and Connect 4, so I'm able to take some breaks even while I'm interacting with him. Connect 4, it's pretty close. It's like 16 games apiece, and in checkers, I think he's got me 7 games to 5. So I think we're gonna have to play a little more checkers so I can catch up.
I can't go here. I can't go here. I can't go here. I can't go there. And I'm not going here. Oh boy.
This respite is really your time. This is your time to tell us how the day is going. We typically start out where we talk about nothing but the good stuff,
I'm just really impressed with the way Diane is working with Bonnie, and I just could tell Bonnie just adores her.
Yeah. I was really concerned. I was really trying to find another adult to go on with Bonnie, and I struggled with that match.
Yes, you're doing a wonderful job. It's a big job. You're doing a great job.
That's something I'm really proud of all you teenagers that come out here. There's a lot of peer pressure in our worlds today that are telling you guys you shouldn't do something like this. You should be hanging out in a corner or going off and getting drunk or smoking pot or whatever else, you know. And you guys have said, no, this is where I'm going to do this week. This is how I'm going to spend a week of my summer. Any kid that gives up a week of their summer to come out here, to me, is okay.
It's a Wednesday afternoon. We just had a team meeting or a respite time where all of the companions get together and just talk about how things are going, any problems, re-emphasize all the good points, and hopefully come out feeling better about it and kind of rejuvenated for the rest of the week.
The clowns are ready. We better hurry and get back.
No.
You don't want to see the clowns?
No, I'm mad.
Too mad to watch the clowns?
Yeah.
Aren't you going to look at me?
No.
You should.
What do you think, Claire?
Scrubs.
Hi, Scrubs.
See, right there?
Hi, Scrubs.
Hi, how you
Hey,
doing?
Scrubs.
Yep.
You keep Isaac away from me.
Why?
He made me mad.
Who?
Scrubs.
Who made you mad?
What's your name?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Oh, no, not dear
Scrubs.
Isaac. Balloons for sale, $1 a piece to buy a balloon. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? Look at those pretty balloons. $1 a piece is all they are. Come on, five. Balloons for sale. Who will buy
Big little nose and pointy teeth come through that door. Went right through here. Touched that balloon and ran out that door right there.
I don't know. That's all it costs, $2. Balloons for sale, $2. Oh, he does the neatest tricks you've ever seen. Would you like to see him do some tricks? Yeah.
Who?
Jump.
He's dead. He's what?
He says, I have to show him.
He's what?
He's dead.
Dead?
Yeah. He can't walk.
I don't know, there's
So
something
you-
wrong with you.
Get down like a dog.
They're good, yeah.
All right. Show the dog how to go through the hoop.
Way to
Isaac, I like you.
Well, I like you too, Bonnie.
Isaac, I want to keep it.
You want
Sad.
to keep that hat?
Yeah, please, Isaac.
Well, Isaac,
Please.
go ahead. Isaac can always get another hat, but we can't get another Bonnie, can we?
Hey, Isaac, you keep that.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Isaac, I like you.
Okay, would you like to see me in this show?
Yes.
Thank you.
She went to the clown show last night, and she was looking forward to it all day. She has asked my name every time she's talked to me, but she could still remember that Isaac was the clown from last year. And she got up there, and she got her mouse, and she got her hat, and she scared everybody with her mouse.
Scared me.
Where are we going?
Oh, we are scared somebody.
Who are we going to scare now? Look, there's Rachel.
Rachel, look on there. What's that on there, Rachel? Ah! How about him? Squeak!
Oh!
You got
Oh,
it off.
she's so sneaky.
I guess who gave it to me.
Who gave it to you?
I tell you, Scotty. No, Isaac.
Isaac?
Yeah!
Isaac?
The clown.
Your boyfriend, the bozo?
No, the clown. Isaac the clown. Watch this, Scotty. Scotty, watch this.
Oh! That's a trick.
You made me laugh, Bonnie.
Oh, should we have a talk?
I'm still your friend, even though you're taller.
He was thinking that the only reason I didn't want to start a relationship with him was because I was taller than him.
You keep Adam. That's mine.
No, Adam's mine.
Nah, don't start. I don't want you to. I don't want you.
Okay, Sean had a little crush on Megan, and I just kept picking on him and making him a little bit irritated and stuff like that.
We tell Sean that we're married and we have a relationship, which we don't really, but we tell him that, and he believes it.
He's a little bit young for you.
No, I'm older than her.
I'm 15.
What?
I'm 15.
You are 15.
He seems to think that I am 26, and then an age difference doesn't matter, and he seems to like me a lot, which he's probably just kidding, you know? So he tells me he loves me a lot, and I know he's kidding, so he doesn't know what he means.
This morning, Sean was talking about love. He's kind of gotten this crush on a female companion here at camp, a teenager. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty strong crush he has. And she doesn't know how, I don't think she knows how to react to it. And he is, you know, pretty strong about his feelings. And she's been flirting with this other teenage boy companion. So he's been pretty jealous. Sean was thinking he's being rejected by who he has a crush on because of his height. You know, a person with Down syndrome typically is kind of short and stocky. And he thinks he's, because of that height. That's why the rejection. He was asking me about, you know, how did I find my wife and why was I accepted by her? I'm a short person too. You know, I'm 5'7", and I think he relates to me that way.
He's married now.
Yes, Jeff is married.
Why?
I know Jeff.
Why he's married?
Why is he married?
Yeah.
Jeff, why are you married?
He had a girl for you.
I thought you've already asked me this.
No. He wants to know.
Oh, Marsha wants to know that.
Yeah, why?
Because I found a beautiful woman that I fell in love with.
What's her name?
Lisa. I already told you. He's wondering why he can't fall in love. Why he can't find somebody like I did. And that might be why he's introducing me to a lot of people as, here's Jeff, he's married. Trying to remain different. He's been different all his life. Maybe that's all he knows how to do is to be different.
Oh, we're gonna go down here. We're almost there. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there.
Diane.
No, we're gonna sit down over here.
I don't sit here.
You want to sit here? We gotta go down here.
I don't care.
You don't care?
I want to.
You don't? How come?
I quit.
You quit? Look, see Karen's over there.
I don't care.
Yeah, okay, sit right there.
And everything was fine, and then, all of a sudden, when he wasn't watching, there, he was accosted on... Oh, no! They beat him, and they robbed him, and they left him naked and bleeding on the road, and then they left.
Oh, what a hand.
Oh, he whipped out his cell phone and he said, "Hello, 911, come help this man." No. Is that what he did? No. What did he do?
Well, man.
He walked around on the farthest side, going tisk, tisk, tisk. It's too bad this man is hurt. He looked right down at the man, and then he walked again, all away on the farthest side again. He too would rather risk the man dying than helping. It was the Samaritan and the donkey who helped the man. Everybody give them a hand.
He won't let anybody know that if anything bothers him. I think that's why it's the one-on-one things with him that, you know, breaks his vulnerability. Even though he has a mental disability, he still has those defense mechanisms that we all have. His is just being jovial and outgoing and a clown. That's how he deals with it. And you kind of have to sit him down and calm him down to get down to what's the core issues of his life. What are you going to do when camp's over?
I don't know what am I going to do when camp's over. don't know. It's a be very sad life for Sean.
It'll be a sad life for Sean.
Yeah.
Just from talking to him, I know he thinks he's lonely. He just doesn't seem to have much meaning in life. I think that's why he talks about, he introduces himself as being Kevin Costner or Paul Newman, or somebody famous. It gives him this grander than life that he doesn't have. He thinks he leads a boring and dull life, he told me, and I think this is a way to spruce it up and not make himself important, but just feel good about himself. I don't know how to take that. Do you have any friends, Sean?
No, I don't.
You don't have any friends?
No. It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Indiana. I mean, if I do have one, you must call me.
How come?
That means, what are we going to do?
I don't know. We'll find something to do.
You gotta.
Once we get out of here, we'll find something to do. You know, I feel pretty happy about my life and my work and, you know, who I'm married to and where we live. And it's hard to realize that he may not be happy with where he is or his life, and just to somehow still be happy with who I am and try to lift him up too. I don't know if I can do that in 2.5 days or a day and a half, but we can try.
I'll take you, big boy.
Do I get to decide in this?
Yeah.
You gotta ask him if he wants to marry you first.
You wanna marry me?
Can I think about it?
Yeah, think about it.
All right.
Hey, I got a man, guy.
Now.
Oh, he's 24, he's cute. I'll take you away.
Everybody's been a really good sport about her weddings, and everybody she's asked has agreed to marry her and gone along with her and encouraged her, and I think that's really just made it a lot of fun for her.
He's my ball player. His name is John. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
You want to marry me?
Sure.
His name is That's his son. Ain't he cute? Hey, you guys.
They're listening.
I got a new boy, man. Stand up, boy.
What about me?
Stand up.
I am up.
Me and Jonathan's gonna get married.
Yeah. You said you loved me earlier.
Yeah, I love both of these guys.
Yeah.
My name's Ben Tepper. I'm here to shoot still photography for the project. I'm a non-Christian here amidst this Christian environment, and formerly Catholic, raised Catholic, and I think if a God exists and He's created people like that, then He's a cruel God.
We don't understand why God would allow something like this to happen at a birth. And I know it's probably a real hard thing for a parent to accept. Why would my God do this? But you know, God is in control, and God did permit it to happen.
Just recently, having been married and not having kids yet, and you begin to talk to your wife about that and say, you know, trying to plan when you want to start having kids, and so it's always in the back of your mind that there's a possibility of your child being born with a disability.
You're married, right?
I'm married.
May I ask something? Happy Father's Day.
Well, I'm not a father. I'm married.
You
I
are
don't have
married.
any kids.
You are the father.
Why? Thanks.
You might have kids, right?
Yeah, we'll have kids, but not right now.
Okay. Like me.
I think it's evident that he knows he's different. Because he talks about, when he talks about campers and companions, he knows the difference. He'll refer to the campers as people like me or people like you when he's talking about the companions.
The kids you might have almost let me.
Let you hold them?
Not that. Are they almost like me?
Are they like you?
Yeah, that.
I haven't had any kids yet.
I said if you do.
If I do.
It would be almost like me.
If they're like you.
Right?
What?
No, you know what I mean.
Well,
you look at me.
Right. Okay.
See
If my
face?
kids turn out to be like you?
You gotta.
What about it?
How you felt about it?
Later, he talked about when I had kids, if they turned out to be like him, and at first it kind of scared me. I thought he was referring to his disability. Didn't know how to take it, but he kind of backed away from it. I don't know if he felt that I was uncomfortable with the question, but he backed away, and so I just kind of let it drop.
You want a twin? You want a girl, a boy?
Boy or girl, I don't care. Twins, that'd be kind of hard.
I got good news for you. What are you going to name them?
Oh, am I supposed to name them Sean?
No. Better than that.
I'll tell her that Sean wants us to name a girl Marie
and
a boy Scott.
Scott what?
Scott Moeller.
And Marie
Moeller.
That'd be good.
Hey, that's a given. That one's not hard.
See?
We've got that one solved.
And a boy gonna look like me is gonna look like you.
Is a boy gonna be like me or like you?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's it like? Especially that first reaction when, not necessarily at birth, but on down the road in infancy, when you find out that your child has a disability. What's that like? What's the initial reaction? I guess you can consider it a fear of mine.
Are you getting excited about the dance?
Okay, we have to talk about that one.
We're going to talk about the dance?
Yeah, what about that?
What about it?
A dance.
Are you going to dance with me?
Yes. You're not saying a word here.
He's waiting for you to ask him to dance.
You want to dance with me?
Yeah, well, I know you're a young person.
Yeah.
Right?
But you'll dance with me.
Yeah, hold on. How old you are?
I'm 13.
Something wrong here. You're 13? What happened? How old you are?
I'm 16.
Hey,
it's just a dance.
It's different here.
Rules for the dance. No companions dance with companions. Okay? I know some of you have paired up and have interests in each other. However, tonight's dance is the campers' dance. Fill your dance cards with all the campers. If you see a camper sitting, go ask them to dance. They yearn for the same type of relationships we do. They want that physical contact. So our role tonight is to give that to them, but give it to them on a fellowship level. We have got a couple of these campers that have crushes on some of you girls. All right, and they've lost patience with the affections of some other guys. Paid attention to them. Tonight, this is a real important thing. Please do not pay attention to each other. Pay attention to the campers. And I want you guys to share with us how it's going. Let's start with the good stuff. I like to hear the good stuff.
Well, I guess I was getting kind of worried because they were saying, Bonnie, she might love you when she gets here, but she'll hate you every other minute. And she hasn't been mad at me yet. Well, yesterday when we came to respite, she was a little upset because she didn't want to play bingo, but she hasn't been mad at me yet. She gets mad at her men sometimes. Complains and complains a little bit.
That's good. Let her keep that.
But she hasn't gotten mad at me yet, so I guess I'm doing a good job.
I tell you what, you definitely are.
She's doing a wonderful job.
We've had some real pros on her, and they've struggled.
And then she wore her hat all day long, and she told everybody that came up to her, look at my hat, I won this hat at the clown show, I got it from Isaac. And she was so happy. And everybody came up and said something to her about it too. Everybody comes up and says, your hat is so nice. Oh, Bonnie, you look so nice with your new hat on. Where'd you get your hat? And she's so glad to tell everybody where it came from. And she's going to wear it to the dance. She's excited.
Whoa. Struggles. Come on.
The great thing that happened today was that I hit like a deeper level with Sean. The bad thing is I think I found out that he just doesn't feel that he has meaning in life. And he's told me that. And another bad thing, well, he knows he's different.
Sure does.
And he wonders why he can't fall in love. why he can't get married, have a family. Why is he living at home with his parents? And I don't know what to tell him.
There is nothing to tell. There is no real good thing that we have. We have nothing to offer him other than our friendship and our compassion. He definitely knows he's different. And this might be a lesson for each of us. This ministry for me has given me more meaning and purpose than I could ever handle. And I'm just so grateful for that because it makes my life so full. All of us, you're going to find that through life, you're going to find something that you can be involved in, either volunteer work or raising your children or whatever it is, but there's things in our lives that will give us meaning and purpose, and that's what makes our life abundant. You know, I'm going to guess, Jeff, that Sean has had a powerful impact on you. Tell him that maybe his meaning and purpose is to help you, to help open your eyes, and I think he'll understand that. I really do. It's not going to satisfy some of his other needs or concerns or desires, but I think meaning and purpose rises above all those.
The dance on Thursday night is just so much fun. Painting the nails on the girls and doing the makeup and the hair, and they all bring fancy dresses to wear. And
there's not one person there that doesn't have a good time and just doesn't dance and dance until they can't anymore.
I am not much of a dancer, but I do a lot of dancing at the dance at Handicamp.
It's a wonderful experience. I can't wait. It's the best part of camp, it really is.
The dance, seeing everyone lit up and dressed up and just dancing with everyone and just having so much fun.
Yeah, where are we gonna go right now?
Dance!
Show Kent you're ready to dance.
Come on in, Kenny. It's a party.
Dance starts. Let's go, baby.
I don't know. Hopefully a lot of people will not ask me to dance, and hopefully Sean gets a lot of people to ask him to dance. We'll see.
But as we got into the closing circle, the campers and companions were supposed to hold hands. Not Sean. There was a big wide open center, and so when the music was playing, Sean done the solo dance, because once again, Sean took center stage.
Circle formed at the end, and Sean, one of the campers, was dancing by himself in the middle. For the last song, he came and pulled me out with him, and we danced the last song in front of everybody.
There was Diane and Sean in the middle of the circle, and so I'm thinking, well, teenage girl, boy, she's probably really embarrassed to be in the middle, having all these people standing around watching her.
I was standing by Sarah when we were in the circle, and both of us were saying how somebody ought to go out there and dance with him, dancing by himself. And he came and he got me, and I was glad to go and dance with him. I never dance. I don't dance, and I know there is nowhere else where I would be the one out in the middle with everybody looking at me. But I didn't even think about it. It was making him happy, and I was glad to do it. I had a good time. Like, everybody's been telling me, "Oh, good job, way to dance with Sean and make him feel good." But it really made me feel great. I was honored to be the one he chose.
The campers had the time of their life. They were all up dancing. The few that were sitting because of some of their disabilities, I was just watching, and they were continually being asked.
Well, I talked a little bit at the respite meeting about Sean, and I think the females were very open to going up to him and asking him to dance. I was very appreciative of that, and it surprised me how easily they did it, and I think it was just awesome.
When Jeff was saying how Sean felt like he didn't exist and that people were neglecting him, that really made me think hard, because that completely changed the way I felt around him and about him, because I just felt, I felt really bad for him, I guess. And I figured he was just kidding, considering he was flirting with everyone, but knowing that he really did mean it, that actually made me feel kind of special.
Well, Bonnie, she's been in love with all the men at camp. She's had a blast getting married, and yesterday, I think we had a major breakthrough. She got married at supper time, and it lasted all night. That was her longest relationship of the trip.
Jim, where we going?
We're going to Hawaii and Florida for our honeymoon.
I can't. You're not married, are you? I got another guy over there.
Who?
What is his name?
John.
John. Sorry, Kent. I've been cooking.
Hey, tell Doc get the way of dance again tonight.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's something to do. Where?
Oh, I can jump. Oh, I can.
That's right.
Oh, okay, I see.
Nobody wants to let you win. Yeah.
Well, Sean, I don't know if he's been taught it or has picked it up, but in the beginning of each game, he seems to lose a lot of pieces. He'll seemingly make some errors in judgment or some risky moves that cost him in the beginning, but it opens up the playing field. The congestion of the pieces is no longer there, and he's got free reign. To me, it's just symbolic of his real life, that you first get to know him and you're presented with his disability. First off, he's Down syndrome, and the characteristics are obvious. So you see it right away, and it's kind of like those moves early on. And typically, society, you see somebody with a disability and you're without, so your mindset's like, oh, I'm better than this person, or I've got advantage over this person, and you kind of drop your guard, either while playing checkers with him or just interacting with him, and next thing you know, he either has the advantage in checkers or you're doing stuff for him.
Let's see here. Oh, 1, 2,
Oh.
right here.
Oh,
here.
that's
Down.
pretty slick.
Bad move. Give you here. That I go here. Give you it out. Here's one guy out. I win again.
You're very good, Sean.
You want to try again?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait.
The first time I sat down, I didn't know he was good. And I sat down, I was like, okay, I'm going to be real gentle on him, Before he knew it, he cleaned my Glock. I was like, oh my gosh.
You know
Tonight we'll have Campfire at 7:30 in Wick Hall. We will have candles and chairs set up around. It'll be different and it'll be neat. So that'll be the plan for Campfire. Tonight is probably going to be an emotional night for many of our campers. The best way to be sensitive to it is just be present. Let them lean their head against you, hug them, let them know that you care about them. Okay, nothing but the good stuff.
I have learned a lot from my camper this week, and one of the great things I found is being happy about the littlest things. The other day in Bible study, she got an answer right, and she just grinned so big, and she hugged me, and she just can get happy about anything, and I just think that's really great, how it just takes simple things, and it's the things we don't notice sometimes that can be really big, important things.
I came out of corporate America where you really get involved in the business, and it just takes a lot of time. I traveled a lot, got on a plane on Monday, and if I came home on Friday night, I was real lucky. And it just took its toll on my marriage. I think by slowing my pace down and working on relationships with people who are mentally impaired, I think has brought about a lot of fruit in my marriage. I would like to think today that it saved my marriage.
It's just Sean's been able to get me to an emotional and vulnerable state that my wife hasn't been able to. Not that she hasn't tried, or not that I shouldn't have been. It's just I haven't been. I guess one of the things that I'll come away from this is that I need to be more emotional and vulnerable around people, and especially my wife. And that'll be one thing that I change about myself personally that wouldn't have taken place had it not been for Sean and for Handicamp.
You guys have done a great job this week. This is hard work, and anybody that I've ever known that's come here has told me that this was hard work. But the camp doesn't happen without the people that come out to serve here. Why don't we turn on the lights and let's have hugs all around.
There have been lives changed here. I know they have. Camper and companion. You can see it. You saw it today after our last meeting on Friday night. You saw that. The hugs and the crying. I mean, there's lots of crying, And it's amazing to me what can happen Tuesday through Friday in that short of a span. I was talking earlier with Marcia, the nurse here, about some of the questions Sean was asking me. What if my wife and I have a child like him, is what he was asking. And I kind of hesitated from those questions. I didn't know how to react. And Marcia told me that, you should have just responded that I'll love him. Pure and simple. No matter what, I'll love him. you know, and you can sit back and say, man, you know, I didn't respond like I should have. You know, we're not perfect, but, you know, Marsha's right. And I don't know what it's like, and I don't know what my initial reaction would be, but I do know that in the end I'll love him. And I love Sean. You know, I've only known him since Tuesday, but I love him. Love him like a brother I've never had, and you know, I just hope that the relationship continues. Okay, we got everything.
See something.
Like what? Like I'm gonna miss you, big guy?
Does
that help?
Yes. Yes. And?
You're gonna miss me?
Yeah, and?
Well, I've really enjoyed the week we've had.
Right, and?
I learned a lot from you.
Right, and?
And you're like, you're making me butter you up or something.
You got it right. And?
You meant a lot to me, and I
And?
appreciate your friendship.
Don't stop. You're going.
I'm gonna run out of things to say to you.
You will up there at 10.
I will up there, yeah. Why don't you wait?
Who's that? Come on.
Please work on these certificates. I tell you, you know, it looks like a simple sheet of paper, but I've done 4 funerals for past campers in the last 2 years. And when you go visit with the group homes to learn about that person and in order so that you can do the service, and they bring out all of their memorabilia, you walk through their rooms, those certificates are all over the walls. This camp means so much to these people, and that certificate is simple and as it is a very meaningful thing. I'll bet you every volunteer companion here is going to agree with me. They have given us so much more than we've given them. And so we want to take this time to recognize each of their individual contributions on how they've carried the cross for Christ. Bonnie and Diane.
This is my first year at Handicamp, and Bonnie has made it so great that I cannot wait to come back next year. This award is for you, Bonnie, for always making me laugh.
You are my best friend I love. And I love Diane so much. She's a beautiful woman.
Sean and Jeff.
Well, this is my new friend Sean, and when I first met you, man, I knew I was in for a ride. And the only thing I could do was buckle up and hold on. I've truly been blessed by God to be paired with you, and it's really been one of the best things that's ever happened. And well, I know he's the king of checkers. You can't go on and on. You're the champ. I give up. You're the champ. But Sean, I want to give you this. Hold on. I want to give you this award for just being you, a warm and loving person.
A lot of us that come out there as volunteers have never really dealt with people with disabilities, but I know from this point on, after they've been at camp, they will never look at a person with a disability the same. They're going to see them as an individual, as a person, someone with value, and they're going to treat that person differently from here on out.
The relationships I've made and the friends that I've made, these people are people that are going to be a part of me for the rest of my life. And like, when I was at home, I didn't really feel like I was doing anything that great, anything that meant anything. But this really means something, and I've really been having an impact on these people's lives, and I really enjoy that.
I wasn't sure how I'd leave here you know, I hate to say goodbye, and I was not looking forward to it, but I don't think it's a goodbye at this point in time. Because I know I'll see him. I'll get to go out to dinner with him, do stuff with him, and I'll see him next year at camp.